We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely. There! What could this be?
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Mega Ray!
Orochi Fury!
There!
You're surrounded!
It's over.
This is it! Dig deep!
Mega
Easier
Ray!
said than done.
No excuses! This is up to
Here,
us!
let me help.
I'm on it.
Here's a healing art!
Talon!
First aid!
Why'd you
let me
hear
help.
me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Orochi Fury!
Mega Ray! These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less
I'm only
talking,
getting
more...
Cut them apart to your heart's content. I can feel my precision improving. What could this be?
I'll take you all on!
Mega
Don't
Ray!
go charging off like that! Rising
Here, let me help.
See ya!
First aid! Here's
Great!
a healing art!
Guess we gotta roll with
First
it.
aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go. You're mine. Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Pathetic!
No choice.
Mega Ray!
How's this? You're mine! Talon
There,
Storm!
go!
Touch cannon!
Here, let me help. Here's a healing art. First aid!
Here I
Mega
go.
Ray!
Talon Storm!
Take it, Slug. It's over.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr! Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
What's this doing here? Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But also settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting. wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Mega Ray!
Sonic Thrust! Do it! Not today! Orochi Fury! Flyer!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Let the marksman handle this.
Come on!
Huh. Mega
Not
Ray!
today!
Huh. I never miss.
Sonic Thrust!
Mega Ray!
It's on! Not today!
Mega Ray! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Looks like it could be worth something. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
What could this be?
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern!
Here I go! I'm only getting started! Magna Ray! Insects should stay on the ground.
Here I come!
There! I'm only
got
getting
flyers.
started! I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Excited! I'm only getting started! And again! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's dispose of the trash. Magna Ray!
Not today!
Magna Ray!
That buff is
Who
driving me
wants to
mad.
die next? Here I go! It's over! There!
Looks like we won.
An opponent like this should be
Magna Ray!
easy. You're mine!
Here I go! It's over!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray! Huh!
Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray!
You're on! I still got a ways to go. Gotta break through!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me
You're
help!
mine!
First aid!
You're on!
Magna Ray! Magna Ray! Here, let me help!
You're mine!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember? Barely a blip on our radar. I won't forgive you!
It's on!
Magna Ray!
Not today!
Where are you going?
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
This is it!
No time to hold back.
Sight, come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! Sight, I'm only getting started.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Gotta break
Magna
through!
Ray! They've got me in their sights. Magna Ray! Huh!
Swallow Blade!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
I'm not done!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come and face me!
Here's a healing arc. First aid! Huh! Hit! Primed and ready. Burning strike! I never miss. Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
together. That wasn't even a problem.
What could this be? Lost! Hear me, flame of fury!
Not
The sky is mine! Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Who wants to die next? I never miss!
Take this!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike! Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
You're on!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike! Here, let me help.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Can let loose.
That's what I like to hear.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant. but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.